This math tutorial will talk about the answers for the math quiz, and apparently most discussion is on the vectors itself. And okay, here comes the question. So determine the equation for the line that passes through the point P equals to 1, 10. Transpose and Q. So you have to determine an equation for the line that passes through P and Q. Okay, so what do you do? Okay, typically I also don't know, so let's check it out. So apparently xyz and minus 3 to 1. So apparently you just pick a point p3 to equals to p3 to 1, and xyz minus your p equals to certain lambda pq. So apparently what it actually may mean is that okay, so let's do this question. Okay, so we have a point P 3 to 1 and 5 6 7. Okay, 3 to 1 and 5 6 7. So we have P なんだった crazy. Okay, so we have a P which is 3 2 1 and a Q which is 5 6 and 7. Okay, and then so there's you have to find the equation for P and Q. So the equation that can represent any point or P and Q, maybe you want to represent at this point, or whatever it is. Okay, so that's the determine the equation of the line passing through the points P. So this line just passes through these 2 points, but can be anything, you know. Can be along all this stuff, just all this thing, you know. So it's essentially PQ. Okay, PQ is part of this whole this line will go to infinity. Okay, so apparently PQ is part of this trend. Okay, this trend of equation. So you have to find the trend of this equation. So apparently the first thing you need to do is to get PQ. Therefore, PQ is Q minus P is equivalent to 2, 4, and 6. Okay, so if you were to work it out, okay, so this is the first thing you need to do, and then after which 3 to 1, which is P, or you can also take Q, whichever you may feel like it. So apparently he took P. So at point P, okay, so XYZ is you can have any point. Okay, XYZ is any point on this line, that goes to infinity, that deals with an equation. So basically you need to find that equation. So one key thing is that you can take since you know PQ is a vector, and if you so 3 2 1 plus your vector. Okay, so this is the equation. So this is P and this is lambda PQ. So if you take some this is why some often I also don't know what the hell it is. PQ equals to 2 4 6. Okay, apparently the first thing is xyz minus 3 2 1 equals to lambda PQ. Okay, because xyz at any point, maybe at this point, you minus P. Okay, you minus P. You eventually you will get. Maybe I zoom it out. Yeah. So the general formula first lah. Okay, first thing first is xyz, any point along this infinite line, minus your p, which is 3 to 1, equals to a vector pq, lambda pq. pq is a vector, so when you take any point, you minus 3 to 1, you get this vector over here, right? So this new vector, okay, this new vector, which is xyz, we called it an n, no, maybe z, okay, point z, we have a point z over here. So point z to p, so if this can also be written as zp, vector zp, since that lambda pq, that's lambda, when you multiply inside pq, you get, another form of vector. So this is the general formula. And then the next thing he did was to and then you get a pq already, so you just sub it inside. So you're just simply switching, so you're just bringing this 3 to 1 here, okay? So apparently if you were, okay, so therefore we came to this point, we came to this matter. So this describes the relationship, okay, this point describes the relationship between a random point at a line that passes to PQ, and then after which we determine the relationship. You first you find your PQ, and then you sub it inside. So apparently if a point plus a vector, this means that you're getting back another point, okay? So if you don't know what I mean, so imagine we have a point P, right, and a point Q. So if you take P Q minus P, you are getting a vector PQ, right? So let's say maybe P is here. Yeah, you get what I mean. So this is a vector. So this in fact is a vector PQ. Okay, this is PQ. So apparently if you take PQ, you minus away P, then you are getting Q only right? A vector is just a representation of the direction. So it's a little complicated, but apparently this is the point that I realized I didn't know much. So apparently the vector, if you vector plus a point, you get another point. Vector plus another vector, you get another type of vector that can translate. So there is two types. So the first type is if you have vector plus a vector. So imagine you have this thing and you plus this thing. You're eventually summing up the magnitude of the vector. But if you were to take a vector plus a point, you're simply getting a point. Okay, because a vector is this one, and but in graphical means I have no idea how. But maybe, okay, you have a vector, and you plus a point, maybe a point is over here. Maybe, okay, this is a vector. Then the vector is being applied onto, I mean, maybe point A. When you put a vector on point A, you'll get point B. You get what I mean? So apparently this vector is like a 2, okay, like a 2. So the magnitude is already found, okay, which is your PQ. That's what I would say, but it's not the thing that describes the magnitudes, I would say. So this vector can be applied in any form. You can, let's say we have another point, maybe C. You can put this vector over here at point A. You can also put the vector over at point C. So if you put vector over here, you get maybe a vector B. I mean a point B. So if you put a vector on C, then you'll get a point D. So this is the general two concept that I want to convey. So a vector plus a vector, you get a new vector, okay, a new direction, okay. But if a vector plus a point, then you eventually get point because you're just telling. I think you get what I mean. Okay, so yeah. So this already answer the first question. If you so this is the relationship xyz minus 3 to 1, you get lambda pq, and then after that you sort in, you find your pq, you sub it in over here, and then you just rearrange this formula. Okay, just rearrange the lambda 246 is lambda pq. You just bring 3 to 1 over, you get this, and then you just do whatever. Okay, so apparently, yeah, x equals to 3 plus 2 lambda, then y equals to 2 plus 4 lambda, and you can set up your equations, so this is the first thing. And then the second, okay, maybe I'll just stop here because maybe this will give you general concept. So yeah.